Look at this one. From what faraway age hast thou come? Thy scent is very human indeed, but not intolerable. Ah, Princess Dusk's savior. Thine aura is precisely as she described. I thank thee deeply for rescuing Her Highness, but Princess Dusk is here no longer, snatched away by that horrifying primeval human. And so I must ask, couldst thou once more play the savior? Thank you. I am Elizabeth, guardian of this sanctuary, something of a godmother to Princess Dusk. I shall assist thee to my utmost, for I am one with the sorceries of Urasil.
All right, that's all you get. She sells the Urasil Ivory Catalyst, sorcery catalyst of Lost Land of Urasil, formed by enchanted white bark branches. White bark boosts sorcery adjustment, but the sorceries of this lost land are gentle and not affected by intelligence. That is weird.
Thou shalt see further on, an abyss was begat of the ancient beast, and threatens to swallow the whole of Ulasil. Knight Artorius came to stop this, but such a hero has nary a murmur of dark. Without doubt he will be swallowed by the abyss, overcome by its utter blackness. Indeed, the abyss may be unstoppable. Still, I have faith that Princess Dusk may be rescued yet. Thou shalt see further without indeed still. May the flames guide thee.
Alright, now we can level up. She has less to sell than I remember, to be honest. Level up. Let's get more faith. We're up to 45. We're almost at soul level 100. And there's our exit. Sure is nice to come back to this place. And I do mean to come back to it. Alright, stop. And look up. Those are the walls of Anor Londo. This is a bridge. A bridge we've been on before. This is the bridge that leads directly to where you fight Sif. You fight Sif that way, where we just came from. The Ulasil Sanctuary is where Artorius' tomb is. Remember, Artorius is dead where we came from. Artorius is long gone, and we went to his tomb to find the Covenant of Artorius. The DLC takes place in the past. We are in, I think, the first stage of fire, but I'm not 100% certain. Hopefully an item description will help me out to confirm that. So, the Legend of Artorius, which is, like, briefly talked about, this is the Royal Wood, but in actuality, this is the Darkroot Garden in the future. We have been to this exact location, and we have fought these enemies. These are the little shrub dudes, back before they didn't suck. Or rather, back before they sucked. Yeah, because these guys are better. They got farming tools and whatnot. This area is much harder than the garden that we know. So yeah, the layout here is exactly the same. But it's daytime. It's much nicer, actually. Well, except for the fact that the enemies here are really tough, including this guy. I get rid of him. Fuck. Back up, back up, back up. Okay. So, does this dude look familiar? He looks a lot like the stone guardians that you fight in the garden on the way to the Moonlight Butterfly. The armor is very much similar, like the helmet that they wear in our time. Looks a lot like this, but broken up. These guys are definitely stronger because those hammers do a lot of damage. Oh, crap. There we go, one down. There's several more of them in this wood. He dropped his weapon. That's a pretty lucky drop, I think. Stone Great Axe. Great Axe borne by the stone knights who guard the forest sanctuary. This great axe, requiring inhuman strength to wield and more fitted to manual labor than battle, is nevertheless completely lethal. Yeah, it kind of makes it seem like the dudes here in this part of the Royal Wood aren't actually like monsters, but they're kind of like, they look like employees almost. Like these dudes look like they're doing gardening work, and then the item description says that the hammer is more of like a tool than a weapon. But they are hostile nonetheless. Alright, time to use a little bit of this. How much damage does that do? Not a whole fucking lot. Woo! That was a greedy swing there. I'm glad that killed. Let's see. Oh, I should put on my good ring. Yeah, I fought the Sanctuary Guardian with a shit ring on. Although I wasn't throwing lightning spears. So it's fine. Alright, so this way, we should know this building, this exact building. This is where you would cross over from where Alvina is. Although I think the staircases are flipped. This hole isn't here in the future. And I don't think this staircase goes this way. Maybe it does. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't think they're identical, though. Guardian Gauntlets. This is their armor set. You have to pick it up around in multiple locations. But yeah, there's no crossover point. The gap is still there. But apparently the bridge is from the future. So you gotta go around the long way. Also, this structure is not there in the future, obviously. There might be something in the distance that, like, is reminiscent of it, that it used to be there, but I'm not sure. We can go back and look once we finish the DLC. Let's continue to explore the woods, though. There are a lot more enemies in here. You can see a lot of flowers. That one in the very far might be an item, though. I'd throw a regular lightning spear at this dude. Oh yeah, he don't like that. You see, there's another one over there. Where that water is basically where you fight the mushrooms in the future, and where I got that. Which ember was it? Was it the regular magical ember, or was it the crystal one? I'm not sure. I think it was the crystal ember that we gave to the blacksmith giant. I just drink right here. Alright, let's see how much this does with the ring on. 116, which isn't bad. Ooh, boy, that's dangerous. Back up. There we go. Another one down. These guys are so dangerous. Looks like there's something else. There's another chest in the water, just like the future. Think anyway. I have no idea what's in there, though. I don't remember. So let's see. Gonna take care of this dude with a lightning spear. Take care of this. No, no, no. There we go. That solves the numbers game problem. Ooh, that was so greedy of me. Oh, man. The greed is strong today. This is a chest. Unless it's a mimic. I can't tell. That was not supposed to be a kick. It's real. What is this? Oh, shit! It's a Blue Titanite slab! Awesome! Holy shit, I wasn't expecting to find something that good. That'll max out either my falchion or my washing pole later. But I actually need more blue chunks. I was going to look up where to farm those. I'm sure there's something that drops it. Those are those two weapons are like the two of the last ones that I need to fully upgrade. Alright, look at these dudes. Oh, this fucking texture's in our way. This is awkward. There we go. Hit you with a lightning spear. This is goofy. We're seeing this in, like, not the direction they wanted us to see it. Alright, let's circle around over here. Oh. Here's this guy. Can you backstab these ones? Yeah, you can. But I don't think you can backstab the ones in the future. They drop the same stuff too. Like, in case you weren't sure. Man, this expansion's so great. This is such a great DLC piece. Like, to me, it's only rivaled by the Bloodborne one. Right, I'm still scoping out this top area. So let's see, is there a guy here? Yeah. Yeah, we have completely blown up the trap here. I think what happens is when you enter this area down here, that guy I just killed runs away. He, like, runs further in here. And that's the trap. Like, everything in the zone then triggers. These guys trigger. This guy triggers. Oh, he got a hit in, though. And then there's that, there's a guardian around the corner right there. Let's see if I can get this dude from afar. I fucking missed. There we go. So now it's just a one-on-one fight with the guardian. Oh crap. Wasn't expecting the second swing. Barely held on. I've done a pretty good job thus far. It helped that I entered the DLC with like 20 Estus. I could kindle that bonfire next to Elizabeth. They're the leggings, so half of the set down. Pretty sure the other half is going to be across this bridge. I think this bridge right here in the future... Let's let this happen first. I can lock onto him. Hello, friend. I'll see you later. Bye. That's a dragon. That ain't no bitch-ass wyvern or drake. That's a dragon, though. So, oh, there's less water here than there is in the future, I think. So this area, right here on this corner would be a ladder. And this is where, down from here, anyway. We got guys stomping around above me. Down from here, anyway, and this way would be... that's the lake in the future where it was you. You managed to, like, come down all the way. This is a really terrible area to be fighting you. Okay, I need to completely get out of this area. This is too dangerous. Fucking crystal lizard. Did I get him? Yeah. Eat shit. Ooh, I'm lucky that didn't hit me. Boom. Gotcha. I can hear someone else stomping around, though. Or not. Okay, let's go back. Man, noise is coming from everywhere. Anyway, that lake down there is where the Hydra is. So right around that corner over to the left would be where we entered the DLC in the future anyway. Alright, let's take this drop. Okay, like this stuff isn't here in the future. Look at that. Look at that gross shit. That's a death drop. Look at all this gross stuff on the ground. We are beginning to see the problem. It's a problem that we're actually already sort of familiar with. We're just not familiar with this process of it. Yeah, they get hedge clippers. I love that bit. They get freaking hedge clippers. It's so dumb. This stuff as we... Can I jump this? I probably shouldn't. YOLO. This stuff, the black stuff on the ground, is the Abyss. We've been to the Abyss. We had to go into the Abyss to fight the Four Kings and then meet Kath. But Ullasil, in the past, is having its own issues with the Abyss. So Ullasil's gone, remember? I said Ullasil was in like the past, and even when you meet Dusk and she time travels to sell you junk and whatnot, like Ullasil's long gone by then. What's this? Hey, Guardian Armor. We just need the helmet. I think I know where it is too. Crap, I ran out of stamina and I couldn't roll. Oh, Guardian. Hey, got another stone great axe. How about that? Let's see, we're gonna get a good overview of... Well, I know exactly what that area is. This is more or less... Yeah, it's the same location. I never pieced that together. This is the same frickin' location. Huh, how about that? How about the geography changes in the future? But yeah, how about that? Well, the thing is that somewhere off in this general vicinity... Okay, so if this right here is supposed to be in the future where you fight the Hydra, that would mean that right about here, see where that item is in the distance? And like this cliffside with the trees? Right about there should be the watchtower where we fought Havel. Which means that entire area, this like mountainscape here, is where the undead Berg and Parish would be. Whoa, that was weird. Lighting's freaking out. So that is gone, or rather, it doesn't exist yet. So if that's what makes me think this is Age of Fire 1. It really makes me feel like, okay, this is, unless I could be super wrong and we might get something that, jogs my memory. Some item will contradict that. But for now, I'm going to ballpark this as being in like the last quarter of the original Age of Fire. Don't know how accurate that is, but that's like what my gut feeling is telling me. That's a hole. I didn't even realize. I thought that was just a fucking hill leading up to that item. Holy shit. That's a dirty one. That was a dirty trick. Well, shit. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to spend... How much do I need here? This is a 5 bonfire, I think. So I need to use 4 goddamn humanity. So let's just use the 2 twins. I'm gonna kick this one all the way up to 20. Why not? We're at the like very end of the game. There aren't that many bonfires left. So why not? Don't really need the humanity for anything else at this point. We've done all the Covenant stuff related to it. Kindle, let's dump all that humanity in there. Guess we'll cut footage and I will get back to that spot where I fucking died. I'm really not happy about that death. Alright, got my stuff. That took a few minutes. Let's look at this hole again. Wow, that's super not obvious. Oh, I do remember this. Yeah, that's super my fault. I remember this trap. I didn't realize this is where I was, though. Usually I come to this item from that direction. Look, I can see a dude right there. Yeah, now I remember. The only way to get this is with a jump. Man, that's really not obvious when you're approaching it like this. Like, look at that. Ground connects there. Clutch. There it is, the Guardian Helm. We safe here. That guy does not see me. Armor of the Stone Knights, Guardian of the Forest Sanctuary. Stone Knights are golems animated by magic, and their enchanted armor is oppressively heavy. More death drops. Alright, this should be weird. I'm not used to, like, going in this direction. Amazing treasure ahead. This feels like a trap. Look, it's the sun. It's actually the sun. Hey, Elizabeth's mushroom. I don't remember what it does. Large medicinal mushroom of Elizabeth, keeper of the sanctuary. Eating this mushroom invigorates the flesh and greatly restores HP for a limited duration. Its dramatic effect can make the difference between a warrior's life and death. Alright. Not quite what I was expecting there. Is that it? There's no other way through here. Okay, it's just for the mushroom. Yeah, usually what happens is I end up dropping from that ledge up there. This is the other thing that makes me think this is the Age of Fires. The fact that we can see the actual sun. Even when you're like in places where there's real sunlight in the regular game, there's typically like clouds in the way, I think. Then you get to Anor Londo and the sun's fake. More of these guys. Oh, look at them. Okay, these guys might see me though. This guy sees me for sure. Someone else coming? No, he's kind of just... Oh, he's coming. He's coming. Notice that they're carrying watering cans, too. They're employees. They're workers. They're keeping this place, like, up. But look at these guys. They're using their little clippers to, like, cut the branches. Oh, it's great. I love that. These other dudes are on break, though. They're like, hey, get that guy. He's messing with our sanctuary. Maybe they can tell I'm human and they're like, screw this. Humans, ew, gross. Got more bisque clunks. Stuff is just all over the place now. Oh, I didn't pick that thing up. So there's like this low rumbling noise. It kind of sounds like thunder, but I think it's the actual abyss, like it's coming out of the holes in the ground. I think, anyway. That's kind of mean of me. Now I'm just like interrupting these guys while they're trying to do their jobs. Now I think this is going to be a gold coin if I remember correctly. Hey, look at that. Oh boy, that... Actually, don't look at that. Don't look at it too closely. You can tell that the textures are not that great from this distance. So this is a real interesting find here. It's one of the gold coins with Allfather Lloyd on it. So, like, my understanding has always been that because the official currency in Lordran is souls, there's no use for coins. So it suggests that coins are brought in from outsiders. But this would suggest that people were coming to Lordran, like, even way before our time, like outsiders were. Ooh. This is really awkward. I need to back up big time. We're walking in a Biscu. It kind of just looks like Spider-Man's symbiote or something. It's weird looking. Okay, that's your aggro range, huh? Well, this isn't going to do too much damage, actually. Now that I picked up my souls, I could take off that ring. Is he coming? No. I'm too far away. Where is my good ring? No, that was the wrong one. That was the princess ring. Alright, one-on-one now. We can take them. Also, I think it's really bullshit, like the soul level, or like the amount of souls I'm getting from this area. Oh, that blew me wide open. Got hit by that again. Nope, missed. Good roll. Clutch. Alright, I think that does it with the dangers in this area, so I can more freely explore. And, ooh, is that a crystal lizard? That sure as hell is. Oh, he knows I'm here. Get him. Get him, get him, get him, get him. There he goes. Haha. Don't really need any of that stuff. Would have been really nice if he dropped blue Titanite chunks. Alright, so this is the other side of where we came from. Like right here would be where Alvina hangs out, in this room on that window. Yeah, we need to come look at this place in the future. Look at all those signs. Definitely. When we get back to the present, I will come and look at this cliffside and look at all this. But on the other side of this building is an item, so how do I get that? From this side? What is this? Just a soul. Also, there's a bridge down there. I don't think that's there in the future. Could be wrong, though. We can take a better look at that, too. Alright, that's a flower in the distance. I just need to do a better sweep of the area this direction. I think there are 2 stone guardians over here that I killed my first time through, but left alive my second time through. So yeah, this is more approaching the bridge where we came into this area. Another soul item. I don't know if it's intentional, but even the corpses kind of look different in the DLC. So yeah, that's the bridge where the dragon was. One of those dudes is the guy who fell on top of me. So this should loop back to, just break that. Loop back to where I was. Although you can't actually get over there from here. Yeah, I think I got it all. That helps my my sanity, just to know that I've hit everything. Now, if I'm not crazy, there should be... Isn't there a shortcut? You don't have to do this the long way every time, do you? Here we go. Where does this go? No, this is actually the way forward. Ah, here we go. Yeah, that room will connect up to the top area. Well, that lets you know where the boss is, doesn't it? It's never been more obvious. But over here is an NPC.
Let me guess. Snatched by a shadowy limb and dragged off to the past? Yes, of course. Exactly what happened to me. We are both strangers in this strange land. But at least now there are 2 of us.
So he sells stuff. Sells moss clumps, green blossom, throwing knives, homeward bone. Nothing too special. Just kind of the stuff you'd expect to find in the present day. But he saves you the trouble of having to, I guess, go back there.
Did you happen across Knight Artorias, the legendary abyss walker from the old tales? Well, if you haven't, it's just as well. He's a colorless sort, if you ask me. So, what did that giant mushroom make you do? Not that I care. It's none of my business. I've little to talk about, really. Oh, you know me. What do I know? So long.
Comfort. So this guy's name is Chester. I need to pick that up later. Chester starts kind of a trend, at least in my opinion, what's a trend, is that there's some stuff in this DLC for Dark Souls 1 that looks like it's the beginning of Bloodborne's development. Because theoretically, Miyazaki and the FromSoftware team that made Dark Souls would immediately go on to work on Bloodborne once this was wrapped up. So there's some stuff in here that I feel like carried over. And I kind of think Chester's the beginning of it. Something about Chester's very like Hunter-esque, very Yarnum-y. Even like the coat in particular, you can throw the top hat in there as well. That's not his face, he's wearing a mask. He just feels kind of Bloodborne-y to me. But there's even more stuff in here that's like, oh shit, this is the start of Bloodborne. Alright, through this door is our boss.